Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I have a eyeshadow palette review and tutorial for you guys. I'm super excited about this video because I get to share with you guys the new Berries and Cream Dreams Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will know that I am a big fan of Violet Voss. I'm always so impressed with the quality of their shadows, and I love the range of colors that they have in their palettes. They're just amazing. Look how beautiful this Berries palette is, you guys. I am so obsessed. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm package. I think it was this month or the previous month, I can't remember, but I recently received it, and when I opened this up, I was like, oh hell no, this is beautiful. I was just in love. I really enjoyed playing with this palette today and creating this beautiful glam makeup look for you guys. So if you guys are interested in knowing what my honest thoughts are on this palette, and if you guys are interested in knowing how I created this beautiful glam makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Before we get started with the tutorial, I do want to give Ana Luisa a big shout out for sponsoring today's video. They kindly sent me 2 new rings, you guys, and I am just so in love. They sent me these 2 rings, you guys. Look how beautiful they are. I am just so in love. I have been wearing Ana Luisa jewelry for over 2 years now, you guys, and I can confidently say that they are very good, high quality products. This ring right here I've had for 2 years now, and you guys can see it did not tarnish. It looks absolutely perfect. You can also compare it to these 2, which I recently received by them as a gift, and you can see they all look perfectly in shape. So that's how you know this stuff is really good quality. Every time I wear Ana Luisa, I get so many compliments, you guys. I think it has to do with how beautiful and elegant their pieces are and their designs, and I feel like they're just so timeless. So they're very eye-catching and everyone just loves them. This bracelet is one of my absolute favorite by Ana Luisa, and I get so many compliments every time I wear this bracelet. I also get a lot of compliments on this ring right here, and also this blue one, which is such a lovely statement piece. I'm just so happy that these jewelry pieces don't tarnish because I honestly really love these jewelry pieces. I wear them all the time. I wear them to work, I wear them when going out, sometimes I just have them on when I'm in the house. So I do use them on a regular basis, and I'm just happy that they are just so high quality and they always have the shine and the brightness that they had when I first got them. If you guys are interested in checking out Ana Luisa for yourself, I'll definitely have a link listed down below in the description box, and I'll also leave my coupon code. I'll put it on the screen as well. My coupon code is Nadifa20, and with that you will receive 20% off. Once again, I want to thank Ana Luisa so much for sponsoring today's video. So now let's get into the makeup tutorial. So to start off, I want to prime my face. I'm going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm just going in with some color corrector, and I'm going to color correct my face. I'm going in with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline, and I just want to diffuse the color corrector so it's not so harsh on my face. And I'm just gonna blend this out with my beauty blender. I haven't done this layering step in a minute, but you guys, if you watch my previous videos, you'll know this is like my secret when it comes to having a flawless base. So I'm bringing that back today because we're doing a full glam look. So I wanna focus on all the details to get the most perfect finish. I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. This is in the shade Light Beige. This is my go-to holy grail foundation. So we're gonna put this on and then we'll do the next step. Alright, I quickly went off camera and did my foundation. So next up, we're gonna jump into eyes. I need to first prep them. So what I'm gonna do is go in with some concealer. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. You wanna go in with a really good quality concealer for this, and I'm basically just going to blend this all out and then set my lids in place with the Huda Beauty translucent setting powder. Alright you guys, lids are prepped and ready to go. You always want to make sure you have your lids nice and prepped. This is how eyeshadow is going to go on beautifully, and it's going to last the longest, so you don't want to skip this step. Alright you guys, time to jump into eyeshadow. I'm super excited to be trying out this brand new palette. This is the Violet Voss Berries and Cream Dreams eyeshadow palette. It's such a beautiful, dreamy palette, you guys. I absolutely love all the colors in here, and I definitely see myself gravitating towards this palette a lot. I absolutely love Violet Voss. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes by them is the Olive You Forever eyeshadow palette. I've done tons of videos using that palette. I'll link some of them up here and also down below in the description box for you guys. I'm gonna start off by grabbing the shade Berry Bouquet. I'm taking this color on a Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm just gonna apply this color onto my crease. That is such a beautiful transitional shade, you guys, and that went on so smoothly and so effortlessly. I love the pigment. Next up, I'm going in with the shade Blushing Berry. I'm taking this on another Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm just applying this right on top of the first shade that we applied. And I'm putting this right onto the crease. That is beautiful. I love that. So next up, I want to cut my crease because there's so many fun shimmers to play with in this palette. So to do so, I'm going in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in with my favorite brush. This is the Morphe M410 brush. You guys can see it's a really nice flat edged brush, and this is absolutely perfect for cutting your crease. It makes your life so easy. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that. Alright, so my crease is cut and ready to go. I'm so excited to be jumping into one of these shimmers. Like, look how beautiful. There is so many to choose from, and I don't know which one to pick. I think I'm going to go in with Berry Champagne first. I'm taking this on a Morphe M124 brush, and I'm just going to pat this on to the inner portion of the lid. Wow, I absolutely love that. I love how there's different tones in that shimmer. It's beautiful. Next, I'm grabbing Berry Cherry. I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm just gonna apply this onto like the center portion of my lid. This is a gorgeous color. Wow. Just using my Morphe M124, I'm just cleaning up the color that I just applied so it doesn't look so harsh. I had high standards for this palette, you guys, and it's definitely giving. Violet Voss has beautiful quality eyeshadows, as you can see. Next up, I'm taking Dreamy Berry, and I'm applying this onto the outer portion of the lid. I'm gonna actually take this color on like a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to buff that color into the outer portion of the lid. This is just going to really diffuse it into the eyes. I want to take a little bit of Glam Berry and also add that onto the outer portion of the eyes. Just want to add a little bit more color to the outer portion. We want all the dimension, and I love all the colors in this palette. They are just working so beautifully together. Oh my gosh, I'm living. Just taking Blushing Berry, which was our crease shade, and I just want to blend that out onto the crease once more just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Just taking Berry Champagne and just touching up the inner corners. All right, you guys, I am absolutely living for how my eyes look right now. The only thing I am not living for is all of this fallout on my face. So that is just the one downside that I am seeing with this palette. It's just a little bit extra crummy, and there's just a lot of fallout. So I would suggest doing your eyes first and then doing your base when it comes to this palette. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like wipe this off and then redo this portion of my face. So I'm gonna quickly do that off camera, and then we will continue. So what I want to do now is conceal my face, and I'm going in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. And to set my face in place, I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Translucent Setting Powder. So while my face is baking, I want to go ahead in and just wrap up the eyes. I want to intensify the eyes a little bit by going in with the shade Muted Mulberry. And I'm just going to add that onto the outer corners of the eyes just to add a tiny bit more definition. I'm gonna go ahead in and wipe away the setting powder because it's all done baking on my face, and I'm also just gonna drag it down onto other parts of my face and just kind of set the foundation because we're gonna use powder, contour, blush, and highlight today. I'm going in and doing my eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm using the Wander Ink by Rimmel. Alright, eyeliner and brows are done. I quickly did my brows off camera. I just went ahead in with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 4. So that's honestly all I put on my brows, really quick and simple. So next up, I want to just finish up the eyes. I want to put some eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I'm taking the shade Glamberry and I'm just going to dust that onto my lower lash line. I forgot to mention I'm using the brush M515 by Morphe. So next I'm taking Dreamberry, which is the deep shimmer shade, and I'm just going to apply that onto the outer portion. And taking a little bit of the deep brown shade called Muted Mulberry, I'm just going to finish off the lower lash line with this. I'm taking a little bit of Berry Bright, which is the bright gold shade, and I'm just gonna apply that onto the outer corners. Just like a beautiful golden highlight color. And that is just elevating the eyes. So the very last thing I have to do to finish up the eyes is add some lashes and some mascara. So for lashes, I'm going in with these beautiful half lashes from Shein. I absolutely love these. You can see how many lashes I've already used up. I actually used these on my sister for her wedding and she absolutely loved them. So these are beautiful glam lashes, you guys, especially because they're half lash. They're very trendy. As for mascara, I'm just grabbing any mascara that I have on hand. I have here the Billion Dollar Beauty Forever Lash Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead in with this. So I'll quickly finish up my eyes off camera and then we will continue. Let's wrap up the face before I give you guys my final honest thoughts on the palette. So we're going to go ahead in with the Shades by SHAN bronzer. This is in the shade Latte and I'm just going to contour my face. I'm going to slightly contour my nose with the Shades by SHAN powder. I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder and just clean up the nose and just brush away the powder. So next up, I want to go in with blush and maybe go in with this shade right here. I just realized the color that I'm considering is called Blushing Berry, which I think is pretty iconic because I want to use it as a blush. Alright guys, we're going in with the color from the palette, Blushing Berry, onto the cheeks. That actually looks really nice. I'm going to put some on the nose as well for a little bit of color and a little bit on the chin as well. For highlight, I have the Ace Beauty Glow Essentials, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade Glowing, and it's this shade right here. Alright, and the very last thing I have to do is my lips. So I'm going in with the BFF3 Lip Liner by ColourPop. A mini Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade Omi. Before we end off today's video, I do want to remind you guys to make sure to check out Ana Luisa if you guys haven't already. I'll leave my link down below in the description box, and I'll also put my coupon code there as well as on the screen. My coupon code is Nadifa20. You can use that to get 20% off. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much it for today's makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So my final honest thoughts on this new Berries and Cream Cream Dreams palette by Violet Voss is that it's a solid 10 out of 10, you guys. I absolutely loved the quality of the shadows. They're so pigmented, they're so easy to work with, very blendable. The only downside you guys saw was that there's just a little bit of fallout, maybe a lot of fallout. So definitely a great way to avoid that is just do your eyes first and then do your base. There's always ways to work around it. You can also put setting powder under your eyes and then do your eyes, and then you can just wipe away the setting powder and the fallout will also wipe away with it. So there's so many ways to work around it. I think the tones and the shades that were chosen in this palette are absolutely amazing. I love every single shade, you guys. I can see myself using this for every day and also glam. Obviously you can see I did a super glam look today, but I can already see myself repping these matte shades and doing a nice everyday look. Another thing I want to mention that I absolutely love about this palette is how versatile it is. I mean, you guys saw I used this shade for blush and look how amazing it looks. Honestly, I could have probably used this shade as highlight as well. You guys can see in my inner corners how beautiful that looks, but I decided not to push it too much, so I didn't use that as highlight, but I can definitely see myself doing that as well. All of the products that I used today will be listed down below in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out. And if you guys enjoyed my makeup tutorial and you want to see more, make sure to check out my makeup tutorials playlist. I'll have it linked up here and also down below in the description box for you guys. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And you guys, that is pretty much it. I want to thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.